If you follow along in any of the conversations either on LinkedIn or Facebook or maybe Instagram, you'll notice that one of the things that I think is important is creating habits. You see, if you really want to change your brain, you need to change your focus. When we focus on doing the same thing over and over, it becomes a habit. So my question to you is, what is one new habit you could start that would make 2021 even more productive for you, even more focused? If you are part of the community where I text a daily dose of Lean every day, then you will know that one of the things we're working towards is establishing new habits so that we can really make this year even better. When I think about a context for the year, meaning what's kind of your theme or the idea for your year, I think it's a really cool idea to have some kind of mantra or theme, a contextual word. And then once you know what your word is, think about setting some goals, maybe in 5 different areas. When I set my goals, they're in the area of spiritual, relational, physical, financial, and educational. And then what I do, take it a step further and put some actions under each one. For example, one thing that I'm really focused on this year is being able to learn French. I have wonderful French family that live down the road from me, and I would love to be able to speak with them in their language. Not to mention, I would love to spend some time in Champagne so I can sip champagne in Champagne when we're able to travel again. And so one of the things that I've been doing every single day is when I drink my matcha in the morning, so many of you know I love co-matcha, when I drink it in the morning, I practice French for 15 minutes. So I'm just using Duolingo. There's lots of apps that can help you achieve your goals if you're creating new habits. Today, when I published my newsletter to people that subscribe to the newsletter, we had this whole conversation about habit tracking apps. For example, Hydrate is a water bottle, a ridiculously expensive water bottle, stupid, but it's a good system because it actually links to an app. So on your phone, it will tell you and remind you to drink some water. And it has a little bottom that glows, which is kind of cute. So if you're trying to drink more water, that could be an app that could help you change your habit. For people who want to get 10,000 steps in a day, wearing a Fitbit and connecting it to an app can be really helpful as well. When you think about the technology, like Fitbit technology, it's based on brain chemistry. Here's what I mean by that. Every time you ask your brain to do something, it's like opening a new tab on the computer. I wonder how many tabs you have open today. And when you actually ask your brain to do something, it craves completion. So when you think about every time you write something down just so you can cross it off, I mean, I do that. Lots of my audiences, when I keynote around the world, do the same thing. What happens is your brain gets so excited that you did something, it gives you like a little shot of dopamine, like a high five from your brain. That is what Fitbit does. When you get those 10,000 steps, it goes, yay, you, high five, well done. And that is what these habits, this repetition, doing something and getting that feedback can be really beneficial. Habit tracking apps can be really beneficial for you in that regard. Maybe you log your food. Maybe you are part of a workout team. I use a Peloton in my home, which I know is an incredible privilege, and I love being part of that community, but I love the feedback and the data that I see. So one of the things with habit tracking apps is the data they give you. I'm also part of a fabulous community called J Method on Ladder app, which is a daily workout that she prescribes with videos, cueing. There's a community there, and we track what it is we do. We post selfies, we chat, and we know how many workouts we've done. So if you are trying to create new habits this year, maybe consider some habit tracking apps. Fitbit, Hydrate, Noom. What else is there? Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. There are some great ways, Ladder app, Peloton, so many great ways where you can develop new habits. Now, if you are also trying to maybe reduce your time on social media, maybe that's one of your habits for this year. Think about the Freedom app. It's a website blocking app, which I love. If you're really tired of seeing everyone's stuff on Facebook, think about installing the Facebook feed Eradicator. I will post some links here for all of these things. There are so many apps that can help you really change your brain, change your focus so you change your habits. But what is one habit you want to work on this year to make sure that you are doing this consistently? There's that whole thing that a lot of speakers say, a lot of books say, a lot of authors have said, is that it takes 21 days to build a new habit. That's rubbish. It's not true. All the research points to say at a minimum, it takes at least 66 days to create a new habit. So if you've already broken your New Year's resolution, I hear you. If you want to create a new habit, we need to be consistently doing that for several months, not several weeks. If you're interested in knowing more about this, you can check out Attention Pays, where we talk about this. There's a whole section on this whole idea. Change your brain to change your focus to change your habits. But I'd love to hear from you. What is one habit that you want to change this year that is going to help you achieve your goals? Maybe it helps you achieve your spiritual goals, relational goals, physical goals, financial goals, or maybe your educational goals. I can't wait to hear from you.